So these are the ingredients for the minestrones.
I see no joy, I see only sorrow. I see no chance of your bright new tomorrow. So stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down, Margaret. I say stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down, Margaret. You tell me how can it work in this all white law? What a short sharp lesson, what a third world war. Oh, stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down, Margaret. I say stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down, Margaret.
As you know, there's been a whole scandal of MP's expenses, and one of the people who's been caught up in it is a woman called Margaret Moran MP. She is an MP for Luton. She claimed 22.5 grand on dry rot for the repair of dry rot in her partner's home. Not our home, not a home in a constituency, which is Luton, or in a home in London, which is where Parliament is, but a partner's home in Southampton. This is a complete and utter corrupt act, and one of the more blatant acts of corruption from the MP's expenses. Remember, MPs can only claim what is exclusively, wholly and necessarily incurred in their duties as an MP. Surely getting your partner's dry rot treated in a home 100 miles from your constituency doesn't fall into that category.
I see no joy, I see only sorrow. I see no chance of your bright new tomorrow. So stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down, Margaret. I say stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down, Margaret. You tell me how can it work in this all white law? What a short sharp lesson, what a third world war. Oh, stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down, Margaret. I say stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down, Margaret.
There is very few ways that you can get any redress from Margaret Moran. You can't actually democratically force her to resign until the election. There is no mechanism that enables you to do that. The law at the moment is taking a back seat on this, and there is no inclination in Parliament that these people should actually be prosecuted fully and properly, or that there should be any investigation generally into the whole systemic abuse. So at this point you actually have to say, well, we have a duty to take the law somewhat into our own hands, and this is where direct actions comes into it. And actually where there is a failure of systemic solutions to a systemic problem, there's a failure of the law to actually find legal redress on these matters, then actually direct action is a public imperative. And what we have done is we have taken Margaret Moran's bay tree. She had some money spent on gardening as well as her boyfriend's home in Southampton. So we've taken her bay tree. The bay tree has gone around Britain, so other people have been able to enjoy it. After all, we paid for it, therefore we should be able to enjoy it. And what we're going to do, we've given Margaret Moran until 1 minute to 8. We've contacted her office know entirely what's happening. We've had communications from her office asking us for the chance for them to explain why she is not the best target to pick on, which we have refused to deal with. It's all on the record, no off the record stuff. Very, very simple. If Margaret Moran doesn't resign by 1 minute to 8, we will execute her bay tree live on the plinth. We will take the bay tree, we'll use the leaves, we'll take it up to the bar in the foundry, and we will cook minestrone soup with Margaret Moran's bay tree for everyone in the immediate area to enjoy. What we're saying is, in those instances, what they're doing is they're not standing at the next election, they're still collecting a salary, and they will get a full pension if they cling on until the end. And that's an insult.
I agree, I do agree.
I see no joy, I see only sorrow. I see no chance of your bright new tomorrow. So stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down, Margaret. I say stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down, Margaret.
people who've had the tree have been able to enjoy the bay tree, and what they must do is they must snip one leaf off and post it to Margaret Moran. So every week Margaret Moran gets a bay leaf through the post. It's sort of veggie mafia, really. It's the equivalent of a horse's head in the bed without the horse. There are photographs of bay tree must be photographed in situ, and they're being also sent to Margaret Moran. There's an email account set up so you can send photographs to Margaret Moran. We will indeed send her the photographs tonight, and we are going to announce to Margaret Moran that we've executed the tree. As yet we've received no word from her, no word about her resignation. We therefore fully expect to execute the tree. We're absolutely serious about this. The tree will die unless Moran resigns. I'm just going to tweet this out. Just got time is now 8:04. Moran is still an MP and the bay tree is beheaded. A regrettable but legitimate target in the political war.
I see no joy, I see only sorrow. I see no chance of your bright new tomorrow. So stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down, Margaret. I say stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down, Margaret. You tell me how can it work in this all-white law? What a short, sharp lesson, what a third world war. Oh, stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down, Margaret. I say stand down, Margaret, stand down, please stand down.